This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Ready? 50, play. Hey, wahoo! I'm gonna run. Greystone, travel. Look at me. Go. Hey, alert 3. Yo, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one, deep left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 38, Rodgers trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it, and that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 44 yards.
Hey, orbit.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 27-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
Come on, bro.
They make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Hey, zoom. Hey. Rock it. Snap.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hey, high 7. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Green once again the intended receiver, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Come on, bro. They got to stop this animation shit when the nigga is right in his face,
but not
bro.
before he takes it
Jesus
across the
Christ,
40-yard line.
Only way these
Give
niggas
him
be
18
surviving.
on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45.
Fair. Hey, Charlie. Get it.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Preston Smith able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, foxtrot.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ready. 30 base.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Bravo.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Tighten up. Pull it together. 58.
Look at me. Zipper.
58 right there. Go.
2nd and 11. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, seam 6.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Campbell making the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try the left side. Swift, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Swift. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. This is Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Now what's the call here?
I'm playing a nigga again. Nigga talking about he ain't quit, bro.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Come on, QB, come on.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. 39 yards there.
How was he getting behind him like that?
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. It was Quincy Wilson that time was able to make the play defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good.
And he's going to take it
my
in.
God,
Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Green, 27 yards.
These are the worst animations I've ever seen,
score
bro.
Closer.
Nigga getting the animation where the defender running up under him, and he jumping over the defender, reaching over the defender, like grabbing the ball like off the nigga's stomach, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nigga caught the ball like that in triple coverage, bro. I'm saying
this is taken just shy of the 10 here. Oh, good move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw here. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God. Right into it. Tip the ball right into an interception.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my
And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, but they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
218, chop. Mike,
2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. 34 yards that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Mike 42, Mike 42. I got you.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn off. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Greystone, Travis.
Check, 42's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
Double.
Mike.
Looking to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
On the ball. Shoot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Go!
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On first down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
On play action, now Rodgers. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's got his man. This is Tate. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 27, Rodgers.
Oh, how is he getting a release like that? I'm not even pressing.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 27 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and that will get them one closer. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
You can make me play this if you want to. I said make me two up. You want some now? Yeah.